back in September.
Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from LA. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning him from the slot right. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They go to Barkley again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. To the air, Mahomes. Has it in close. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
You're good on the point after. And the Chargers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on 1st. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From midfield now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to. Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Misfire there, couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
So no return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 47. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here he goes on the bootleg. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds McConkey. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He has the 1st and still going past the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes now. Cut out left. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Groupie sends it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. It is caught left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Jordan Stout on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Chargers take possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. Mims with the grab. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll get it up to the 44. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. Throwing now on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Now looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. From the gun on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. First and 10, it's Mahomes. It's taken in by Mingo. He's got a gain of 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing it just before halftime. Finds his back complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. That brings us to halftime. Just a 4-point game thus far. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. 27-17, the final, a 10-point margin. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. 17-7, the final score. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. DJ Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 31-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, Just find a way to get him the ball. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Into the second level past the 30. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Denver set to take the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
So many times, the job of that DN is to contain. He got a draw. He got a chance to crash inside, and he took advantage of that opportunity.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Broncos' 48-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one does not go far. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Option design here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. He gets a half dozen on the carry. And that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw now. Finds a man right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Denver! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. That's caught for the first. Hits the 20. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Len McConkey with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
You're good on the point after. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Play action on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Back now, pressure on its way. This one's taken in by Otten. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Mims with the grab. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Setting up a throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Only 2 yards on that carry. They're left with 4th and 10. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
I'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Chargers are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He finds McConkey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got it inside the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Here's Mahomes. They did it! He made the interception! Pat Surtain has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos down by 7. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th down. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Oh, he showed some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 now. He's got time here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And they take not just the victory, But some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.